See you later, then.
Hello. Thank you very much. Full steam ahead.
Go get him! Hey, look here!
Hello. Cool.
Hey, Undina!
There you are, 1010.
Haha, you seem more chipper than usual.
Oh, really? I wonder why.
Are you excited to tell me another story?
That might be it. Actually, I have a special one for you today.
And there's no wolves this time?
Nope. Only because you keep insisting.
Phew. Okay, let's hear it then.
Huh, just when I thought she had a one-track mind.
Today's story is about a band of musicians based in Avrion.
Oh, is this story actually gonna be pleasant?
It's about an old, retired monster who leaves his Farmagia to go on a soul-searching journey.
Hey, that's not realistic. We take care of our monsters until the very end.
Don't sweat the details. It's just fiction. Once upon a time, there was an old, retired Ouroboros.
What's an Ouroboros?
I'm pretty sure it's some kind of big unicorn.
The Farmagia called him a lazy good-for-nothing, so he left home to go on a journey.
What? A Farmagia would never say that.
So, he decided he wanted to form a band and perform music in Avrion.
Okay, this sounds good so far. I like stories about starting fresh.
On his travels, he met 3 other old monsters that were just like him. The 4 of them came together to form a wonderful band.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
What do you think their performances were like?
Capella?
Pretty good guess.
Well, it doesn't sound like they had instruments.
They made music that emphasized their unique qualities. Anyway, let me introduce the band members. Please welcome to the stage, a deadbeat loner who has gone mad with his passion for music. It's the demon unicorn Ouroboros. This cool canine thought joining a band would be a nice way to live out the remainder of his days. Introducing the guard dog from the depths, Hellish Cerberus, a big bird who has never lost a fight. Your screams will be her celestial melody. Risen from the ashes, it's Phoenix Garuda. This last one just went on a journey because it likes no-holds-barred, all-out brawls. It's the beast of destruction, Tyrannos.
Those last 2 don't have anything to do with music.
Why is everyone so violent?
Don't worry, they're still good at music. Ouroboros spoke to his fellow band members. Here's our motto. We're not here to perform. We're here to kill it.
What kind of motto is that?
I wouldn't want to be in their mosh pit.
We're gonna fight our way to the very top of Avrion. Ain't that right, Ouroboros? Right. Let's show them how killer our music can be. Pop quiz. Why do you think they went to Avrion?
To rob someone?
You're jumping straight to that? You don't think it could be to perform?
They sound like gangsters. More like a band of thieves than a band of musicians.
Don't worry. Their dream was to kill it with their music in Avrion.
That doesn't make me feel any better. At all.
As they walked toward Avrion, they happened upon a bandit hideout. Hey boss, I've got some tasty-looking food and drinks here, one of the members said. Sounds perfect. The band brainstormed a way to push the bandits out of their hideout.
Okay, this has nothing to do with music anymore.
The 4 of them yelled as loud as they could. The vibration smashed the windows and blew the doors off their hinges. The bandits fled in shock. Then the 4 musicians gobbled up the bandits' delicious food.
But now they're the bandits!
What do you mean? They're musicians. Remember? We're not here to perform, we're here to kill it.
You're not acting anything like musicians!
In the hideout, they had food and shelter from the wind and rain. The Avrion band members really loved the hideout. And so, they made it their home and lived happily ever after.
That's it? They didn't even make it to Avrion!
Don't they have bigger dreams than breaking into someone's house?
It's common for the plot to change when you're in the middle of making up a story. So, did you like it?
At least there wasn't a wolf this time.
Yeah, but were you secretly hoping that one would make an appearance?
Sort of. It almost feels like something's missing when no one's getting sliced open at the end.
Looks like she's giving him her wolf fever, folks!
Where'd you get your fairy tale obsession from anyway?
In the beginning, I just wanted to read a book and see what it was like. I wanted to learn more about denizen history and knowledge.
So your interest in history was what got you reading?
No, it was because of the calamity.
The what?
Haven't you ever wondered why there are 2 elementals on a single continent?
Huh. Now that you mention it, yeah.
This continent used to just belong to Salamandira. Mine was destroyed in the calamity.
Whoa, the whole continent?
So, for the time being, my sister and I are divvying up the land. But she could easily protect Rahatluk on her own. I'm not sure what purpose my life has anymore.
And that's why you wanted to read books?
Yeah. I thought maybe I could find a solution in denizen history, but the only things I could read with my clairvoyance so far were fairy tales.
You're not gonna learn much from those.
They were more interesting than I expected, though. Before I knew it, they were all I could think about.
Huh. Plot twist.
I don't just enjoy reading them either. I like telling them to people like you, Tenten. So, now I understand why parents like reading fairy tales to their kids. But I still don't know what to do with my life. What should I do? What do I want to do?
Don't you want to make your own fairy tales?
What? Why?
Because you're always talking about reading stories to kids. You'd like to make your own for children to read, wouldn't you?
You may be right. I'd love to see somebody read something I wrote. Yeah. I want to write a book full of fairy tales. The kind of book a parent would read to their child.
Isn't there some way you could control your water magic? You can't write anything the way things are now. And reading's pretty tough, too.
They say I could control my magic if I formed a spirit pact with someone.
Then why not form one with me?
You'd have to pass a trial, Tenten. And not an ordinary one. You'd have to beat a very dangerous monster.
I do that stuff all the time. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
We elementals are forbidden from interacting with denizens other than our pact master. You're the only person who listens to me, Tenten. I can't risk putting you in that much danger.
But you finally found your solution, right?
Well, yeah, but I can't put you in danger like that just because I want to write fairy tales. That's selfish.
After all this time, you finally found the answer to what you want to do with your life. That's important. Don't pretend that it isn't. You can count on me, Undina.
Thanks, Tenten. In that case, I'll prepare the final trial for you. Make sure you come back in one piece, okay?
I promise.
I'll come up with a new fairy tale for when you get back. Maybe a story about you forming a band.
Not another one of those.
You don't have to make it about me.
But I bet children would love to read about you before bedtime.
Would you want random people talking to their kids about you every night?
Was the one you dropped in the river this golden Tenten? Or was it this silver Tenten?
Oh, this old fairy tale. Yeah, it was the golden 1010 for sure.
You greedy imp. I'll take the gold, the silver, and the normal Tenten all for myself then.
Sounds like you're the selfish one.
Why are there 3 of me? Anyway, enough joking around. I'm off to beat the final trial.
Come back safe, Tenten. Don't make me wait. See you around.
Welcome. What will it be today? We'll be awaiting your next visit. Welcome! Come again!
Let's do this! This is definitely the red fog from a Reaper.
There is only one member of the Oración Seis left.
And this must be...
Yeah, it has to be her.
Hey, everyone. I'm getting tinglies. Must be a memory fragment.
Nice. Lead the way, Looky Loo.
Knockout! Now's our chance! Thanks, Chica.
Get him! Unite Blitz!
Take now. As one! Unite Blitz! Look out! Another
This
chance!
is gonna hurt! Yeah.
Let's go! Fuse! Let's go! I need
We can take him! We're defused!
I've got this! Out with the bang!
Get him!
Beat it with 10! Look out! Told you I had aces up my sleeve! Unite Blitz!
Unite Blitz!
Good! Too slow!
Let's finish it!
Let's get it! Your power! Take that!
Get him!
Let's go!
Get him!
Ready to go! Fuse! Let's go!
Take
Say your goodbye! Look out! Now's our chance!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Legion!
Take that!
Let's go!
Not gonna hurt me! Let's go! Slow!
Leave it to me!
Him package! That's a KO! Let's get him! Time to fuse! Now you're toast! Out with the bang!
We can take
Punching
him!
on you!
Let's go! Take that!
Let's go! Look out! Another chance!
Attack! Fragment spotted. All right, let's sink.
As a child, I was a slave to the nobility of Najietsa. One day, bandits attacked and robbed the nobles of their fortunes and their lives. As for me, the bandits abducted the slaves and took us away. They raised me, and I grew into a fine young bandit myself, while the upper class of Najietsa lived a life of luxury. Slaves were forced to endure a cruel existence. Most of them turned to thievery, just to make ends meet. They formed small bandit factions under the shadow of the massive plantations the nobility operated. My skills in tactics and strategy allowed me to gain control over these factions, one after another. I ended up leading the biggest group of thieves in Najiatsa. We became known as the Noble Bandits of Senfeld. I was a ruthless leader. Why steal from the pitiful and the poor? There was no point in kicking those already down on their luck. The nobles were my only targets. Fighting was my forte, and I put my skills to good use. However, there's more to banditry than that. Planning, espionage, undercover work, finding escape routes. A lot more goes into it than you'd think. Not to mention necessities like food, medicine, and clothes. It takes a lot of hands and a lot of brains just to scrape together a living. It was too much to handle on my own. But fortunately, I had friends I could rely on. They all used to be slaves, just like me. We had all been oppressed by the country of Najiatsa. People with nowhere to go who were deemed worthless. Who were they to tell us that? These were my friends and allies. We helped each other, protected each other. The idea of the few exploiting the many made my blood boil. I wasn't about to let such injustice go unpunished. Hence why we would steal from the rich and give to the poor. The Noble Bandits of Senfeld became a household name, known for our chivalrous exploits. General Glaza was always on my tail, but he could never catch me. That's when I got an unexpected visit.
I've heard many things about Najiatsa's noble bandits of Senfeld. I never imagined their leader would be a young woman like you, though.
You want to fight, old man? I wouldn't if I were you. But that geezer absolutely annihilated me. It was the first time I'd ever been taken head-on and lost. I've never seen such power. Who in the world are you?
My name is Dentro. I was once the Magus's general-in-chief. These days, I'm merely a humble teacher of Farmagia. You have promise, just as I anticipated. Would you consider joining the Oración Seis?
That was how Master Dentro scouted me. After that, it wasn't long until I was initiated as one of the Magus's generals. I was given the continent of Avrion to rule over, and I changed the name of its capital to that of my bandit faction. My fellow bandits and I will put in the work to make this a good country to live in, a land free from injustice. One where everyone accepts each other and shares in its spoils.
So that was one of Nares' fragments.
She's always been fighting for others ever since she was young. And leader of a band of chivalrous bandits? That's so cool!
Guess that explains why she's so good at kicking butt and taking names. Makes sense why she'd be used to fighting alongside others as well.
Seems like she's been butting heads with Glaza from the start.
Who would have thought that Senfeld was named after a group of bandits?
Yeah, that was a surprise. I always wondered why the name changed when I was a kid. I just realized that if Nares dropped a fragment, then that means she must be lost now.
We don't know that for sure, but I bet Gramps might.
Yeah, maybe there's a chance we can still save her.
Come on, back to the castle.
So, it's true. Nares is the Reaper in Avrion.
Isn't there some way we can save her?
I'm afraid that will be impossible if she's fully lost.
Is there really nothing we can do? You gotta have some kind of idea. We can't give up on her, no matter how hopeless it seems.
Please, Gramps.
Let me think. There may be a chance if she has any memories left. But there's nothing else we can do about it today. I'll come up with a plan and fill you all in tomorrow. Just get some rest for now.
All right. Thanks, Gramps. We're counting on you.
Of course. I don't want to give up on her either.
Welcome. Please do come again.
Hey.
Huh?
See you around.
How you holding up? See you later.
Hey. Yay! See you later. Doing well? We shall meet again.
Is something the matter? If there is a way to save Nares, it'll be through her memories.
What do you mean?
A person becomes lost by losing their memories. This means that a person cannot be entirely lost if they can retain even one. If you delve into the recesses of her mind and call out to her, that might just be enough to work.
Awesome. Let's try that then.
But what if she doesn't have any memories left?
Then it will mean we're too late. I've never seen a case of a lost regaining their sense of self after reaching that point.
How horrible.
We're not giving up until we try.
If there's even the tiniest chance it could save her, we have to give it a shot.
Exactly. Let's go save Nares. You're right. There's still hope.
Come on. I'm itching to go.
I'll be cheering for you kids.
Just leave it to us, Gramps.
See you later then.
What do you need today? Thanks for doing business with us. Hello. Thank you very much.
Everyone,
You know
let's
what
go.
to do, Looky Loo. Lead us to Nares' memory fragment.
Watch the master at work. Aha! Found it! Easy peasy to spot after all we've been through together.
Good to hear, little buddy. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry.
Ha! Let's go!
Let's go! We can take them!
Say your goodbyes! Don't
Unite!
give up!
Blitz!
Not gonna hurt me!
Go get him! Take this!
That's a KO!
This
Let's
is
get
gonna
him.
hurt! Go get
I
him!
need you! Too slow!
You're finished!
Knockout! Now's our
Legion!
chance! I'm counting on you! Thanks, Chica! That's a KO!
This
Let's
is
get
gonna
him.
hurt!
Get him! Try!
Don't let him take him! Now's our
This
chance!
is gonna hurt! Night, take this! We're all set!
Not gonna hurt me!
Let's go! You're finished!
KO!
Legion!
Let's get him! Take that!
Go get him! Let's finish it! Leave it to me!
Look out! Now's our chance!
This is gonna hurt! Unite!
Slay hit!
Legion!
Nice! I'm getting stronger!
You're finished! Go get him! Night!
Ray, you're such a gentleman! Attack! X1! Told you I had aces up my sleeve!
Leave it to me!
Take that!
You're finished!
KO! Let's get him! Let's go!
Everyone, attack! Leave it
Say
to
your
me!
goodbyes! Too slow!
Finish this!
Take that! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's get him! Lend me your power!
Unite! Get him! You're back! Here it is.
I hope she still has some memories left.
Let's sync and find out.
What's the matter, Nares? You seem glum.
Imagine thinking people are either superior or inferior, and that one should rule over the other. How can they have such disregard for human life?
Ah, come to think of it, today was your first meeting with the other generals, wasn't it? Let me guess, you got in a screaming match with them?
You bet I did. At least the one called Corpus seems to care about his people. The rest of them? I don't know what goes on in their tiny heads.
All the Magus cares about is results. That's why the Oración Seis has two roles: uncovering the path to becoming the Hyperion, and increasing the number of monsters in one's nation. He doesn't care how they do it, as long as they succeed. Whatever reform your nation takes to get you closer to that goal is acceptable in his eyes.
I don't operate under the mindset that people deemed useless are tools to be used on a whim. Are people who are judged as useful just able to act however they please?
Not exactly. That said, competition is a necessary evil to determine who is superior in order for society to progress. It is the same method used to determine a leader as well. However, denizens who experience difficulty creating monsters can still improve with enough effort. You only need to guide your citizens along the right path, so they may stand a chance.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your progress through conflict nonsense creates injustice and oppression for so many. You call that paradise? Doesn't sound anything like it to me.
Paradise.
Chefs know how to cook, and carpenters know how to build. Everyone has their own talents. Nobody has to fight each other. Everyone has their own role. If we work together and share what we have, that's how society grows.
You mean to say there's no need to determine who is better? No need for a ruler?
That's right. It isn't the Oración Seis that makes the world go round. It's the very people they're always looking down on. They're the ones making society function. Every single person in Felicidad contributes in their own way.
A way to advance society without fighting each other. I must admit, I've always admired such saccharine ideals. But could such a thing become reality? Wait, what am I saying? Isn't this what we've always wanted? A perfect paradise, a world without conflict. Maybe this is the answer.
Wow. Guess Nares always had beef with the Oración Seis from the start.
I can totally picture her giving them a piece of her mind.
She said we all contribute to Felicidad in our own way. I'm with her 100% on that. It's the Magus who's got it all wrong.
That's right. We all have to work together and support each other.
I think we have enough fragments now.
Already?
Nares and I were practically two peas in a pod. I think I can eyeball where she is now.
For real?
I think I might pass out if we carry on searching now, though.
Sometimes I wish you would.
Hey, you look me dead in the eye and say that again. I dare you.
Anyway, let's head back and report to Gramps.
Hey, Dentro.
Ah, Himero, welcome back. Did you learn anything about the Magus while you were away?
Not really. I even tried busting into his lair, but I couldn't get a bead on him. I did find one thing there, though. A memory fragment.
Does it belong to the Magus?
Yeah. It's just a little one and it's in pieces, but it seems the Magus is preparing to use the Grand Ward.
The defensive spell?
It renders all Farmagia attacks completely useless. He calls it the Wailing Wall. We have no chance of winning if he finishes it.
How strange. He needs an enormous amount of magic to perform the Grand Harvest Festival. Why would he choose to squander so much of it on this?
That's not the only thing that's strange. Sending the Reapers to attack the Elementals doesn't make any sense. And why wouldn't he deploy them to multiple continents at once? It'd be much harder to fend off a combined assault instead of sending them one at a time. What I'm saying is...
It's a distraction.
Exactly. His main plan was to trigger the Grand Harvest Festival. But if he's going to use this Grand Ward, it means things aren't going the way he thought they would. Any idea what he's thinking, Dentro?
I see. So that's what you're trying to do, Ideological.
Sounds like you do.
He must be stopped. And I'll be the one to make sure that happens.
You mean you're gonna fight too? But
what? He's not the only one with a few tricks up his sleeve.
Where's Gramps? I just overheard one of the guards saying he went off somewhere.
What'd he go and do that for? We're supposed to fight Nares tomorrow.
I wonder what he's up to. Well, whatever it is, we have to focus on Nares right now. Sleep tight, everyone. As soon as Looky Lou's up to it, we'll head out again.
Yay! Bedtime!
Hello. Thank you. Come again. What do you need today? Thanks again. Please do come again.
I just keep getting stronger! I better keep this up! I just keep getting stronger! I better keep this up! I just keep getting stronger! I better keep this up!
Everyone, let's go.
You ready to go, Looky Loo?
Yep, leave it to me. I've already got an eye on her aura.
Nice. Come on, let's get moving.
Let's go!
Not gonna hurt me. I need you. Now's our chance.
Go get him!
Me your power.
Go get him!
Bring it down. That's a KO. Let's get
Let's
him.
go!
Oh.
Everyone, attack!
Let's finish this. Stronger. Unite! Too slow.
Get him!
Sure. Not gonna hurt me. Let's do this. Knockout. Now's our chance. Hey, that's fuse. Let's go. Legion.
You're
I need you.
right now! Go get him!
Let's KO. Let's attack as one.
Let's finish it!
Say your goodbyes. Too slow.
Go get him!
Let's KO. Let's get him. Hey, that. Oh. Told you I had aces up my sleeve.
Night
Hold together now. No attack as one. That's a KO. Let's get him. Lend me your power. Not gonna hurt me.
up to you!
I'm
You know this is gonna hurt! We can take him!
Let's do this!
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go! I need you!
Go get him!
Legion! Told you I had aces up my sleeve. Thanks, Chica.
Legion!
Getting stronger every day.
Get him!
Don't give up, KO! Let's get him!
Go get him!
Another chance! Your power! Unite, KO! Let's get him! I've got this! Let's go!
You're finished!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! As if I need you! Another chance!
Legion! Yikes! This ain't going too well. Go get him!
Let's go!
Let's finish this!
Not gonna hurt me!
Let's go!
Whoa!
Time to fuse!
Unite, blitz! Not gonna hurt me! Unite, blitz! KO!
This
Let's
is
get
gonna
him!
hurt! Unite, blitz!
Hey, let's go! As if
Unite,
I'm counting on you! Knockout! Another chance!
Let's go!
Fuse! Out with a bang!
Everyone, attack! You're finished! Get him!
Take that! Ha!
There she is! It's Nares, see? That's Nares?
Damn it! We knew she was a Reaper, but I sure as hell wish I didn't have to see it firsthand!
Come on! We have to help her!
Everyone, stop! Look!
There you are, Farmagia of Avrion.
Magus! What the hell are you doing here? Turn Nares back to normal! Now!
I do not have time to quarrel with the likes of you. Be gone!
Huh? Nares shielded me!
Nares, do you remember us?
Still a modicum of yourself in there, Nares. like the unstable one. Give in and join the lost.
Myosotices?
He's gonna force her to become lost himself!
No! Stop! Stop! Now you are utterly and truly lost. I had hopes that she would become a great asset to me, but alas, I cannot have such an unstable soul on the loose.
He just ditched her here and split!
What do we do, Ten?
We need to deal with Nares. We've got to save her somehow. We can't sit with her like this!
We have to fight and immobilize her.
Let's go, team!
Not gonna hurt me.
Let's go!
Too slow. Not gonna hurt me.
Go! Get him!
Too slow.
We can take him! Get him!
I've got this! Let's go! Take that!
Let's go!
I'm crunching on you! Let's go! Not gonna hurt me! Thanks, Ted! Don't give up! Go! Let's go! Knockout! Now's our chance! Take that!
Ready to fuse!
Fuse!
Legion!
She stopped moving!
All right, everyone concentrate! We have to sync with Nares now!
It isn't working. Her mind.
It's empty! There's nothing left!
She's completely lost. Thanks to that awful magus and his myosotices.
Damn it! How could this happen?
Wait! I feel a memory fragment nearby!
You do?
Looky! On the ground, over there!
It's a message from Nares.
Really? Did you sync with it, Ten?
Could these be her last words to us?
Please, stop this! Feeding upon the myosotices means...
Me? No better than the comic riffraff?
The members of the Oración Seis pleaded for their lives. I watched as they turned lost before my very eyes. What is this? Trampling all over someone's will, their personhood, their dignity, and making them your pawn. It's absurd. This is what I've been fighting against all this time. We tried so hard. My friends and I, we dared to challenge this ridiculous world. To defy a status quo where the strong used the weak however they want. We fought so hard to stop it. And for what? It looks like this is the end for me. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. I wanted to change things, but I failed. I've been fighting for as long as I can remember. I wanted to stand up to the Magus and his generals. They trampled over the will of the people and ruled them with an iron fist. All I wanted was to stop them from exploiting everyone. 10. Everyone. This is as far as I go. Here is my final command. No, my final request. Believe in your friends and take down the Magus. You are not alone. You have everyone in Felicidad on your side. Monsters and people alike. You don't have to control them or use them. Please, change things for the better. Together, do it. No matter who stands in your way.
Nares just entrusted the safety of this world to us.
10. She's moving again.
Message received. We'll make sure your wish comes true, Nares. You can rest now.
She always fought for the weak and downtrodden. She only wanted everyone to be free. I can only imagine how she must regret not being here to see her vision through.
We've always been on the same page as Nares. We started this fight together. We can't let the Magus get away with this.
You got that right. Besides, Nares bet everything on us. She believes that we can beat him. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not about to disappoint her.
Yeah, we'll do right by her.
Let's finish this!
First things first, we should report back to the castle. Thanks for everything, Nares.
That's weird. Looks like Gramps still isn't here. But we have to tell him what happened.
Kinda hard to do that when we don't know where he is.
Looky Lou's already floated off to sleep. Looks like that fight took a toll on everyone. We should just rest for today.
Yeah, we can see if he's back tomorrow.
Welcome! Thank you for coming! Doing well? I am glad. We shall meet again. Faring well, I hope. See you later. Hello. See you around. Full steam ahead.
Go get him!
Let's go! Hit! Don't get a KO!
Everyone,
Let's get him!
attack!
Take that!
We can
Another chance!
defuse!
I need you! Thanks, Chica.
Go get him!
Fuse! Out with a bang!
Get him! Let's go!
Let's go!
Go get him!
Too slow!
Unite!
Let's do this! KO! Let's get him!
Get him! Go get him!
Another chance!
Attack!
On you!
Now! Get him!
Let's go!
Leave it to me!
Let's go! All together now!
Let's go!
Take that! I've got this! Let's go! Take that!
Go get him!
Sure!
Let's
Not
go!
gonna hurt me!
We can take him!
Say your goodbyes!
Get him!
I need you!
Go get him!
Slow! I'm catching on you! Let's get him! Trying to fuse! Out with a bang! Attack as one! Don't get the random package!
Let's go!
Nice! Doing well? We shall meet again. Let's do this!
You're finished!
Let's do this! Knockout!
This is gonna hurt!
I'm coming on you!
Unite!
Let's get her!
Night Blade!
Let's finish this!
Go get him! Let's go!
Let's go! Not gonna hurt me!
Take
I
that!
need you! Send them packing! Look out! No more
Legion!
chance! Shoo! Let's go!
Let's finish it! Let's go! We can take him!
I've got this! Let's go! Woohoo! Hello. We shall meet again.
Everyone, let's go.
Get him!
Let's go!
Go take him!
Nice, Ray! You're not gonna hurt me! Ta!
Go get him!
Don't give up!
Thanks,
Ready
Chica.
to go! Ha!
Everyone, attack!
Let's go! Now you're toast! Ray, you're such a gentleman. Ha! Unite, flip! Nice! Hello. We shall meet again.
Let's do this!
Legion! Get him! We can take him!
Say your goodbyes!
Strike now! Go get him!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's get it!
Legion!
I've got this! Out with the bang!
Get him!
Let's do this! As if... Not gonna hurt me!
Go get him!
Let's go! I'm coming at you! Now's our chance! Told you I had aces up my sleeve! Let's go!
Get him!
Sure! Take that!
We can take him!
Now you're toast! Let's go! Too slow!
Get him!
And not gonna hurt me! KO! Let's get him! All together now! Out with a bang! Woohoo! Faring well, I hope? It's...
We're safe!
What did you expect? That monster is toast. You should be able to use your healing powers at full throttle now, right?
Yep! Now we can properly treat the continental monster. Not to mention that journey we agreed on.
Why are you so obsessed with healing anyway?
Well, because I was made to be the elemental spirit of wind, designed to heal those in need, but I couldn't even save the person who created me.
Oh, what happened?
A powerful curse. There was no way to break it, save killing the one who placed it on her. I was completely powerless. My purpose is to heal people, to ease their suffering, but I couldn't heal her. I couldn't help her or even take away her pain.
I'm sorry that happened to you. But now...
Nothing has changed. I can hear their cries for help. Voices in pain, but I can't reach them. Every time I try, all I do is collapse from exhaustion.
Let's become Zephyrs of Healing. Together!
You're right. Because now I can get to everyone. All because I have my darling brother with me.
Yeah! We can go all kinds of places together.
I take it that's an offer, then?
I passed the final trial, didn't I?
All right, just start the pact ritual already.
Okay, then let's begin. To thee, my fate shall be entwined. I am a pillar in the law of recurrence, a protector of the people. Thou shalt be the bearer of my will, a protector of Felicidad. Our principles will be courage and benevolence. Our mission to defend the weak, find justice, and seek truth. Henceforth, thou shalt be a guardian of the recurrence. Dost thou swear it?
I swear to join you as a Zephyr of Healing!
The pact is complete.
So? Feel any different?
I'm definitely feeling something. Like I'm more in tune with my healing powers. More in control. I've become a Zephyr of Healing. Watch me, darling brother. Watch me as I save Sonrisa.
Yeah! Let's heal that continental monster!
I knew it. Its endocrine system isn't working correctly. Its hormones are fluctuating too much. Now, to heal these damaged cells. There we go. Good as new.
Yay! So, how are you feeling, Sophie?
I definitely won't be fainting anymore. Look, I can even carry this big boulder.
Dang! That pact really did make a huge difference.
Not sure what lifting boulders has to do with healing, but you do you.
These roots are back to normal, but there are still a few more areas left to treat. Let's keep going until we get to every single one.
Sure thing. We'll go as long as it takes.
I can hear their voices. Just a moment. Right. Let us depart on our journey of healing!
The Zephyr of Healing has awakened.
It's this way, Sylphie. Also, what kind of strategy is... I think this is the right way, so let's turn around.
Since I'm always getting lost, I figure my natural instinct must just be the opposite of the right way.
You've got to know that's not how navigation works.
Looks like the only thing that didn't awaken was her sense of direction.
Listen, I can hear someone in trouble.
Looks like they're on the ground over there.
You okay there, pal?
You're the ones that saved me.
Hey, aren't you that same guy from before?
There. Can you tell me what happened?
I got bit by another monster. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I think I know what's coming next.
If only I could have one last taste.
of my hometown's coffee.
Leave this to me, Tin.
Time for more medicine?
Exactly.
But didn't he say it was the most disgusting thing he ever tasted?
It'll be fine. My newly awakened powers will make the medicine sweet.
You can do that?
I can by pouring a bunch of sugar into it.
What the heck does that have to do with your powers?
It's about learning from past experiences. After all, healing is also about minimizing discomfort. Here now, drink this and you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. You've been so kind.
Ah, there she blows!
It tastes even worse than last time. Is this a side effect of your new powers?
It must not have been enough sugar. That's okay. I'll pour in buckets of sugar next time.
You want some medicine with that sugar?
Think, Sophie, think. I know. I can just use my powers on your tongue to remove the bitter taste.
Now she's just brute forcing it.
Thank you. The unpleasant flavor and pain have gone away. I'm sorry to put you through so much.
No need to apologize. I'm just glad that you're feeling better. Tin, I can hear the cries of the continental monster.
Gotcha. Let's go right away.
Onward!
Over here, Sylphie! And could you please stop wandering around while saying that you definitely remember this place?
Ooh, look! That has to be a shortcut over there.
Yeah, a shortcut to somewhere we're not going.
We've already helped so many people out here. You telling me there's still more?
I'm pretty sure the next spot's the last one.
Whoa, is this the place?
Yes! I found the source of the blockage. I'll begin the final round of treatment. And... done!
So you're saying the continental monster is all healed up?
Man, I can't imagine there's anywhere we didn't go today. I'm bushed.
But look at Sylphie. She's still raring to go.
I'm the Zephyr of Healing now. I could do this all day. So, how about we head to the other continents?
Don't get too carried away now. There has to be some kind of limit to these new powers, right?
That's none of your concern. Just sit back and behold the Zephyr of Healing's ultimate form. You don't need to fuss over me anymore. I could even just heal your exhaustion if you like.
Should have seen that one coming.
Sylphie, what's happening?
I can't move. Can I get the usual, darling brother?
I'll carry you home.
I knew it was a good idea to have you along.
Carrying you home is pretty tough, you know.
I'll work even harder to make sure I don't collapse next time.
Hard work is what's making you collapse in the first place.
Okay, time to go.
You know, I'm only able to do all this because you're here.
Yeah, I know.
You always get me exactly where I need to be, and pick me up when I fall. Sometimes literally. From now on, this Zephyr of Healing is going to take us to all kinds of new places.
Ugh, pretty sure I'm the only one who's taking us anywhere.
Is that an offer to carry me both ways?
I ain't no pack mule. This is only for when you pass out. Got it?
And so, 10 continued carrying Sylphie wherever they went. The end.
See you later! Hello. Cool. Tenten, I'm so glad you're safe.
Yep, I beat the monster good. Now you'll be able to read as many books as you want, right?
Yep. And I should be able to write my own fairy tales too. You've helped me start a new chapter in my life, Tenten.
Do you have a story in mind that you want to write?
Yeah, and I want you to hear it.
Then hurry up and do that spirit pact thingy.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
To thee, my fate shall be entwined. I am a pillar in the law of recurrence, a protector of the people. Thou shalt be the bearer of my will. A protector of Felicidad. Our principles will be courage and benevolence. Our mission, to defend the weak, find justice, and seek truth. Henceforth, thou shalt be a guardian of the recurrence. Dost thou swear it?
I do. Until my dying day!
Then the pact is complete.
Well, feel like you can control your water magic now?
I think so. Do you have a pen and paper?
I don't.
Then how am I going to test my magic? I don't want to touch a book just yet.
Don't worry, I brought a pen and some ink just in case.
Oh, nice one, Looky Loo. Where are they?
I hid them in your pocket.
Oh, so you did. Good thing the pen didn't leak.
Give them here. Yes. The ink isn't disappearing. I can write.
Wow, your handwriting is terrible.
I'll have to practice. Thanks, Tenten. I'll be able to read books now, too.
Awesome! Now you can read whatever your heart desires.
And I will. Authors should read a wide variety of books.
Want to pay Avrion's library a visit?
Yeah, I'd love to. I could never quite reach there with my clairvoyance alone. But before we head there, would you like to hear the story I came up with while waiting?
Yeah, I'm all ears.
This time, I made sure to include your favorite character.
Could it be...
It's called The Wolf and the Sausage.
I'm already on edge.
Once upon a time, a rat, a baby bird, and a sausage all lived together in harmony.
By sausage, do you mean like an actual sausage?
Yes, the kind you eat. They had their own house where they lived happy lives along with their massive fortune.
Is that it? The story's over?
And they lived happily ever after. The end.
No. This is just the beginning. Each of them had their own chore to do. The baby bird collected firewood from the forest, the rat lit the fire, the sausage cooked the meals.
A piece of food, cooking food? Ugh, that feels so wrong.
It's not wrong. They're all just doing their jobs. One day, the baby bird met a crow who said this: "Your life is a joke."
Wow, rude. I mean, there's a sausage cooking food. He's not wrong.
That's not the point. The crow continued. You have the hardest job collecting firewood, while the others barely do anything. After the crow put this thought into his head, the baby bird asked his friends to switch roles.
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this.
And so, the three of them swapped duties. The sausage collected firewood from the forest, the baby bird lit the fire, the rat cooked the meals.
A lot of things in the forest are gonna want a bite of that poor sausage.
The very next day, the sausage was eaten by a wolf in the forest. The rat fell into the cooking pot and burned to death. The baby bird tried to get some water from the well to help the rat, but it fell right in.
What the? That's a tragedy!
The moral of the story is to take care of your own responsibilities through and through.
Ugh, that left a bad taste in my mouth.
It did? My stories are meant to be for children. But I've lost sight of what's really important. What if the baby bird just barely managed to escape from the well, took a knife, and went looking for the wolf?
Oh?
He flew about and found the wolf sleeping.
Here it comes!
He soared straight down and sliced open the wolf's belly in one fell swoop.
Yeah!
And so, the baby bird rescued the sausage from its belly.
Perfect! This is just what the story was missing!
You're finally on my level, Tenten.
No finale is complete without some belly slashing action.
Yeah, but the rat's still dead though.
What did you think of today's story? I know the ending was a little rough.
It's okay to figure it out as you go.
Yeah, it's better to have a clear through line from beginning to end, though.
But you thought of a better way to cap off the story.
Ten's always flying by the seat of his pants.
I do tend to overthink things. Like what my role as an elemental means, and why I like fairy tales so much. But getting your reactions to my stories made me want to share them with more people.
It's okay to get caught up in the things that are important to you.
You're right. To tell the truth, I was never that interested in denizens before now. I knew that as an elemental, I had to protect them. But I never really paid them much attention.
Well, what about now?
I want to write fairy tales. The kinds that denizen parents read to their children. I'd love to be a fly on the wall and witness that.
Let's make sure your wish comes true, Undina.
Yeah. I can use my clairvoyance to watch people reading my stories.
I meant becoming an author.
Take it from me. You shouldn't spy on people.
Would you take me to Avrion's library already? There's so much I want to read.
Sure thing. I'll lead the way.
And can you carry me?
What?
Princesses always get carried in someone's arms in fairy tales.
She's blushing.
No, I'm not. It just sounds really nice. I've always wanted to try it. Anyway, let's go, 1010. The sea is that way.
Wait a sec. Aren't we gonna warp there?
Have you forgotten? I'm the elemental spirit of water. I can carry you on the ocean current.
But I don't want to be dragged along the current.
Come on, brace yourself.
You really want to do this?
Or I could part the sea and we could walk the whole way, like in that one story.
That does sound like more work than a leisurely float along the current, I guess.
I want to go on an adventure together, just like in a storybook.
All right. That does sound fun.
It's the journey, not the destination. Warping there would miss the whole point.
In other words, she wants a real-life fairy tale.
There's so much I want to do now. I don't know where to start.
Who cares what you start with, as long as you're having fun?
This adventure is going to be a comedy of errors. I can tell.
Wait a sec. Am I really supposed to carry you the whole way?
See you around.
How you holding up?
Ten, you're okay! Yeah, and we defeated that monster too!
Was it the workout you were hoping for?
It was a tough exercise, that's for sure. But I don't think I got any more muscle out of it.
That's because training is all about keeping a routine. You can still show us the fruits of your labor, though.
Fruits of my... what? You mean the monster I defeated?
I mean your jacked bod, silly!
I just told you I didn't get any buffer!
Buffer schmuffer, I just want to see your muscles!
I knew it.
You really gotta learn some boundaries, lady.
Anyway, now that you've managed to take your fitness to the next level, we can finally spread our slowly gospel.
Why are you so interested in getting people into weightlifting anyway?
I told you before, didn't I? I want to see beautiful bodies.
Is that really all there is to it?
Well, there is something else. I want everyone to act kindly towards each other. Up until now, I've seen so many denizens just bickering with one another, fighting about who's the strongest or who's the best. It's always fight, fight, fight. And it's not just here. It's the same in another world too. What's the point in living if all we do is fight? There are so many different kinds of people in this world. It's dumb to spend our time fighting. But with those bodybuilders, it was different. Sure, they competed. There were winners and there were losers. But they always complimented each other. Looking swole, bro. Your bicep is bigger than my head. Even your abs have abs.
Again, not sure those are compliments.
I was shocked. People really can be kind to each other. We can compete but still have mutual respect and understanding. Why do you think that's possible?
Because our only obstacle is ourselves.
Exactly! The only thing standing in our way is us. Those bodybuilders are fantastic people, capable of overcoming themselves, facing your own weaknesses, surpassing your own limits, and accepting and respecting others. Those are the types of kind souls I witnessed.
Huh. What a surprisingly wholesome dream.
So, Ten, I ask you again, will you join me on my quest for swollenness?
Yeah, let's do this together.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Then let's begin the pact ritual. To thee, my fate shall be entwined. I am a pillar in the law of recurrence, a protector of the people. Thou shalt be the bearer of my will, a protector of Felicidad. Our principles will be courage and benevolence. Our mission, to defend the weak, find justice, and seek truth. Dost thou swear to be a guardian of the recurrence? No. Do you swear to live as the disciple of muscles and gains?
I swear, I will train hard and surpass my limits.
That settles that! Now we're one and the same!
Oh no, another hug! Look out!
See? No more fire!
Ah, she's right. I didn't get burned at all.
The power of our pact is stabilizing my elemental magic!
I am so happy right now.
I don't think I've ever seen Ten so relieved.
I know this is sudden, but I have an idea on how to spread the word on working out.
Another one?
Yeah, I think it'll work this time. So, here's my idea. Muscular idols. You and a bunch of other denizens with shredded bods.
Ah, that's a great idea.
You really think so? I knew you would.
It was nice knowing you, Ten. I'll send a postcard from reality.
So, if we're forming an idol group, who else are we recruiting?
No idea. Got anybody in mind?
I can think of a few.
Really?
Clay, Arch, and Chica.
I knew you'd pick those three.
I think they'd totally be on board with it.
Won't know till we ask them.
All right, come on. We've got work to do.
That's right. Training waits for no one.
I still have a few more ideas, actually.
You sure are chock full of them.
Why don't you go host a live muscle competition?
What on earth could this be?
Go out to town, take off your clothes, and show everyone your muscles!
No way! That's so weird! And it's not even a competition.
Why not? You've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing except his dignity and self-respect.
I'm also thinking of starting a magazine. The Weekly Salamandera.
And what's gonna be in it?
Special exclusive, Ten's muscles! This week is about his melon-sized deltoids.
Why's it gotta be about me? It's your magazine.
And why are you so obsessed with him?
By the way, how long do you think it'll take for me to reach my peak shape?
At the earliest, I'd say about 3 to 5 years.
Aw, jeez, that's long.
You'll get there eventually. And I'll be there for you every rep of the way. Though, it might actually take about 10 years before you start blowing people away with your physique.
That's like double what you just said, though.
Here's to a wonderful decade of gains. Now then, let's get back to it.
Bring it on! I'm ready for anything.
Today, I'll teach you how to plank. Hmm? Guess I was thinking about our future together and got a little too warm and fuzzy.
Hey, that wasn't part of the deal!
Looking forward to training with you, kid.
Just fire control, please!
What's that? You want to control fire too?
Not me! You! You need to control your fire!
And so, the two meatheads would continue their fiery training for the foreseeable future.
See you later.
Doing well? I am glad.
Yo, Shady! Have you been?
10. I was hoping you'd show.
Been handling any cool jobs lately?
Let me think. I have found detective work to be quite stimulating. I trail a specific target, keep track of their behavior, and find evidence of their unfaithfulness.
How does that work out with you being an elemental?
Apparently my shadow magic is particularly suited for this profession.
Oh, yeah! You can track them down from the darkness.
No, that is not what I mean. Lucy has just made contact with me. She says that her father has been attacked by a demi-beast.
Oh no! Is he okay?
Fortunately, the town doctor managed to save his life.
A demi-beast. Hope it's not a Reaper. We defeated Manus. There shouldn't be any more.
I assume it is one that was sealed away by our creator.
A Reaper sealed away by the Magus? Those things are out there?
Avrion is the oldest continent in Felicidad.
I had no idea.
It's true. This is the continent where Felicidad began. It was here that our creators experimented.
Oh, so that's why there are other Reapers sealed in Avrion.
Correct. But I have seen these sealed experiments in Najietza as well. There could be more of them on the other continents.
But wait! Why didn't we see anyone panicking about the Reaper in town?
Because Nomia's barrier still stands strong, and Lucy's father is a Farmagia.
So he must have been attacked outside of town. Shady, let's stop that Reaper together. Do you know where it is?
The town Farmagia are all looking for it. However, they have not yet been able to locate it.
I'll go find it.
I'm confident you can handle that. However, Avrion is a large continent. Finding it alone will be a difficult endeavor. There is one other thing we could try.
Oh, got a lead?
10. Would you be willing to undergo the ultimate trial of the pact?
The Spirit Pact? What's that got to do with this?
The final trial is to defeat a terrifying monster. Choose to accept, and we can locate the target.
Hold on. Can you choose which monster I fight for the trial, Shady?
The monster is typically chosen in accordance with the code dictated by our creator. For an elemental to alter it of her own volition, it would be a grave violation of the spirit code, unbefitting of any elemental.
What happens if you violate the code?
I do not know.
Huh? You don't know?
There has never been such a flagrant violation of the spirit code before.
What about a less flagrant one?
In that case, I suppose I would be such an example.
So you are aware of what you've been doing?
Interacting with denizens, working with them, going to town? How could she not?
If I decide to twist said trial, I would face grave consequences. At worst, wiped from existence.
Is there no other way?
It is our only option if we wish to find it immediately. This sealed Reaper will likely be a formidable foe. If we do not defeat it soon, it will feed and become even more powerful. Delay, and it may even become unstoppable. Any stronger, and it could break the barrier and lay waste to Sentfeld itself.
You can't just give yourself up like that!
The people of Sentfeld must be defended. I may be unworthy as an elemental. And yes, I may cease to exist. but I no longer have a continent to defend. So if this is my fate, then so be it.
You understand what's at stake?
Yes. I have learned the ways of denizens. Their lives are more important than mine as I am.
Then I'll do my best to fight. I'll take your trial!
Forgive me. I know that I am sending you into danger, but you're the only one I can turn to.
Don't even worry about it. You've always busted your butt to help others. Now, let me return the favor.
10. Thank you. I forgot to ask, but are you certain you would like to form a true pact with me?
You're the one choosing, Shady.
Of course I'm okay with it.
All right. Then I shall prepare the trial. I'm counting on you, 10.
No problem. Leave it to me!
I am glad. Doing well? I am glad. You have returned. You were able to defeat the Reaper, yes?
Yep, we absolutely crushed him.
Hello, 10.
Oh, check it out. It's Nomiya.
Sister, what shall my punishment be?
I am not the creator, so I cannot say for sure. However, I do not believe you have done anything wrong.
But I committed a grave violation of the spirit code.
We elementals have free will. We could even go against the law of recurrence if we wanted. That is the reason the spirit code was created, to protect Felicidad. You, along with 10, helped protect Avrion. Therefore, I cannot think of any reason to punish you.
So, why have you come?
I came here to thank you. 10, Shady, thank you for saving Avrion from peril. That is all.
Didn't see that happening.
10. It appears that I can continue my existence as an elemental.
And you don't feel any different?
Not at all. I feel the same. Actually, there is one thing that has changed.
Something more important than being an elemental?
Yes. I obsessed over my duties as an elemental for so long. They were not most important. There was something much more dear to me. Come to think of it, my working in town, delivering food, all of it was due to your influence, 10.
Nah, it's no big deal.
No, your guidance was of great importance to me. So, can I continue to rely on you?
Yeah, if you'll have me.
Then let us begin the pact ritual. To thee my fate shall be entwined. I am a pillar in the law of recurrence, a protector of the people. Thou shalt be the bearer of my will, a protector of Felicidad. Our principles will be courage and benevolence. Our mission, to defend the weak, find justice, and seek truth. Henceforth, thou shalt be a guardian of the recurrence. Dost thou swear it?
I do. Till my dying day!
The pact is now complete. Come, elementals cannot tarry. On to our duties.
Huh? What duties are we talking here?
Why, work, of course. Labor awaits.
Oh man, now she's the elemental spirit of labor.
We must head into town.
Are we going to the Shuffling Sheep?
Yes, but at this time of day... Bring, bring!
Shady, are you okay?
Understood. I shall head there immediately.
What the hell was that noise?
I thought it would be better for you than shouting suddenly.
Honestly, I think the ringing was worse.
Yes, manager. Loud and clear.
Guess it's off to the restaurant. Let's get to work.
I have returned.
Hey, it's her again! Hello, lady!
Hello, Lucy. And you are Lucy's father, correct? I am relieved to see you have recovered.
I have, and I apologize for the trouble.
You don't have to worry about that demi-beast anymore.
Thank you so much for helping us, lady.
No need to thank me. Ten here is the one who defeated it. I merely assisted.
But you were the one who told him what happened, right?
She was. I wouldn't have known a thing about it without Shady. And I definitely couldn't have tracked it down without her.
See? It's true! You really are a powerful mage who protects the town from danger.
A mage. Protecting the town.
Little Lucy has taken quite a liking to you.
A defender of the people. Sounds pretty cool.
Indeed. Would you like me to show you my magic, Lucy?
Yeah!
Shadow clone.
Whoa! So many spooky ladies!
Stop! You're gonna scare people!
The order's ready for delivery.
Let's go. We cannot leave our customer waiting.
Good luck out there!
Thank you.
Hey, I remember this street.
You should. We are delivering to one of our regulars.
Hey, Shady. Thanks again.
Here's the lamb chop and paella you ordered. Oh, right. Always delivering delicious smiles right to your door.
Okay, this time she snapped for sure.
Stop with your assumptions. It was a new instruction from the owner. Don't look at me like that. This was not my idea. I'm serious.
Okay, here's your payment. You're a peach.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for your patronage of shuffling sheep deliveries.
How did you forget to say it again?
The customer already went back home!
I was preoccupied with the new instructions.
Maybe you're taking on too much work.
Nonsense. I only have 15 more deliveries to do.
What do you mean, only?
Whew, that's the last one.
A fruitful and enjoyable day.
You really are the elemental spirit of labor.
This is a pretty killer view.
Yes, it is one of my favorite places. Within each and every one of those lit houses is a unique life. See that one? That's the shuffling sheep. Ooh.
Are you okay? It's dark out. You gotta watch your step.
Apologies, Ten. You always seem to be there for me.
Am I?
Yes. When I lost my way as an elemental, and when Senfeld was in peril, you have always been there to support me.
Well, you do have a habit of taking on too much by yourself. Somebody's gotta be there to give you a hand.
Ten. Thank you. Tomorrow will be another day of splendid work.
And we're back.
The people cry out for help, seeking our aid.
I think I get it now. You see your job as a way of helping people.
At least she's not a penny pincher like Charlo.
Just make sure you don't overwork yourself and collapse.
But if I do, you will be there to help me back up.
That means I'll have to stay with you forever.
An encouraging thought. Perhaps I should increase my workload.
What do you gotta do that for?
You wish to work alongside me then? Splendid. I will find work that we can do together.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
And thus, the elemental spirit of labor was born.
We shall meet again.
The heck? Gramps still isn't back.
Where could he have gone at a time like this?
What you got there, Chica?
One of the castle guards said that Mr. Dentro told them to look after this letter. A letter? But why did the guard only give it to us now? Apparently, that was what Mr. Dentro asked.
Well, might as well take a look at it. It says... Oh, crap. Guess he wasn't just writing to say hello.
Wait a second. Then that means Old Man Dentro's off having a final showdown with the Magus?
And he didn't invite us?
He says he went to Cape Eleonora. What do we do, Ten?
The letter says not to come, but screw that. I'm going and that's that. Let's get there before anything bad happens.
Hello. Thank you. Come again. Let's do this.
Let's go! Let's go!
I've got this!
Let's go!
You got it! Nice, Slay! Let's go! I need you! KO!
Ready to fuse!
Get him! Now you're toast! Out with a bang! Sure! Take that! You take Blitz! Knockout! Another chance! Blitz!
Attack!
Nice! I'm getting stronger!
Himero, I want you to promise that you'll let this fight be between just me and him.
All right. I won't interfere.
Now, stay back.
Late as always, friend.
I have no reservations about fighting you anymore. Let's settle this, Ideological.
We were once allied with each other, Dendro. You wanted to avenge Eleonora's death just as much as I.
I did. And so you kept on fighting. All to keep our promise on that day. All that so her life wouldn't be in vain. And I just stood there and watched. I looked the other way as you carried out such cruel, unending violence. But no more. I'll put an end to your twisted scheme once and for all! Angel annihilation spell, beast of the apocalypse!
You wish for my death alongside Eleonora's.
I shall turn you into a pillar of salt! Take this! Our spell! It just vanished into thin air! Then you must already have cast it!
The Wailing Wall! The Grand Ward!
Knowing you are the only being in this world who could come close to besting me, I anticipated the threat you would pose to my casting the Grand Harvest Festival.
You're always one step ahead.
I thought you taking him head on meant you could win! What's going on here?
Pity. Your magic is depleted. This is the end, Dendro.
It's over.
My dearest friend, how long we had been together.
That's enough, Magus! No way am I gonna let you feed on him! Filthy worm! Damn it! One hit and I'm paralyzed!
There they are! It's the Magus and Gramps!
They're already fighting? Himero, are you okay?
Stay back, kids. Did you read my letter?
Yeah, we did, but... Old man, you always knew!
Well then, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Are you through with your farewells?
stop it, Magus! Join the others and live within me, Dentro. The power of the Seraphim is remarkable. Now I wield the magic needed to cast the Grand Harvest Festival. Damn you! How could you do this? Wait! Don't forget Old Man Dentro's letter! If we fight him now... 10! Just run! There's no way to break through his defensive spell! We don't stand a chance right now! Do you sincerely intend to oppose me? He's getting ready to attack! And who are you?
Your worst nightmare, Magus.
Ansar?
Ah, the failed candidate for the Oración Seis.
You've been feeding on souls at the Sephiroth, haven't you? You used Nares' rebellion. You used Lorraine. You even killed the entire Oración Seis. The countless lives lost in this war were no more than fodder to reverse your aging.
You tread water, mage. To what end do you lay your grievances against me?
Well, I figured, why not do the same? When we defeated the Oración Seis the second time, their souls returned to the Sephiroth.
Sly devil you are.
I fed at the Sephiroth too. I absorbed all the souls of the Oración Seis, which now reside within me. And I alone have the power to stop you!
So that's why he went off by himself! You're trying to become a Reaper?!
Fascinating. You destroyed my wailing wall.
Wow, he's so strong now. Maybe he can beat the Magus.
You possess the power to rival Reaper Megiddo. Impressive, Farmagia of Avrion.
Your defensive magic is useless now. I'll take you down, even if it costs me my life.
And it will. Your fragile existence will crumble brandishing this power.
I won't let you feed on Felicidad. Never. I'll feed on you instead. If I just feed on you, then... Yes, if I just feed on you. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me!
Oh no! Is he turning?
Good boy. Finally lost. No advanced replicant could endure such magic. And with his pitiful demise, not a soul left in Felicidad jeopardizes my plans.
Oh no, he's getting away! What do we do, Ken? We can't just leave Ansar here. There's gotta be a way to turn him back to normal!
Yeah, we have to save him! We're not losing anyone else. Not on our watch! Let's go!
Go get him! Let's go!
Not gonna hurt me! Send a package!
Go get him! Take that!
Lay, you're such a gentleman.
Ansar stopped moving. Come on, sink! We can bring him back if we all call out to him! It's now or never!
We'll save you, Ansar! Come on, Ansar, there's still time! His memories! No good. I can't find any.
It's just like with Nares. He's already... Don't give up! We have to keep looking! We can still find him! We can't lose another friend!
Hungry. So hungry. What is this place? Where am I? And who am I?
Are you lost?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. Don't you get it? Your friends will be devastated if you don't go back.
Back? Ah, yes. It feels like I'm supposed to be somewhere. I have to go back. But how? I should take a look around. Wherever this is, there must be a way out. If I can just find the way I came, then maybe...
You're always shouldering everything yourself. I've always told you it's okay to ask someone else for help.
What?
You're not getting anywhere by yourself right now. Therefore, you should ask for a helping hand.
Me? Ask for help? But I'm the eldest. I'm supposed to look after everyone else. Funny. I've never said that out loud before. I couldn't say it.
Are you saying you don't trust them? Don't you see? They've been there for you this whole time.
You're right. I did say I trusted them. Then, I guess it's time I showed it. I should have known. 10! I'm over here! Please, help me!
There he is! Ansar! You found him? Yeah! I can see his soul! We have to bring him back to us!
Hello. Everyone?
He's back to normal!
We did it! Oh, I'm so glad. What a relief.
You okay, Ansar? Remember who you are and all that?
Yes, I'm fine. I found my way back.
He and Imero are both in grave condition. We need to get them all patched up. Yeah, and fast. Besides, it's not like we'd catch up to the Magus at this rate.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Don't sweat it, man. You saved our butts too, remember? Come on, back to Sentveld.
Hello. See you around. Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Chica, how are Imero and Ansar doing?
They're both in pretty bad shape. You're not going to be fit to fight anytime soon. It was a pretty nasty battle.
But we managed to bust through the Magus' defensive spell, thanks to Anzar. He probably won't be able to use it again for a while.
Then this is our best chance to beat him for good.
So, what's the plan?
Let's get some rest first. We need to be at our best. We can't do that when everyone's running on fumes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Well, this is it. Yeah. Except this time, Anzar and Dimero won't be with us. Gramps is gone too. Either way, we have to defeat the Magus. According to Gramps' letter, he should be heading for the Sephiroth now. In other words, to his lair.
So the Magus is going to siphon the souls directly from the Sephiroth in order to cast the Grand Harvest Festival?
Bingo. Let's head for the Magus' lair. We'll have to take a hidden route across multiple continents to get there.
Ugh, that one's so flippin' complicated, it's like impossible to remember it.
Leave this one to me.
Whoa, you actually know how to get through it?
I sure do. Let me just speed up the search with my lovely looky-loo route locator. Patent also pending.
Just don't overdo it. We don't want you passing out on the way there. Only thing we gotta do now is make the trip.
Do you really think we'll be enough to beat him?
Don't worry. Everything's going according to Gramps' plan so far. We just gotta have faith he knew what he was doing.
All that's left is to make sure we're ready.
We're not fighting alone. Nares and Gramps are still on our side. We can stop the Magus together.
Exactly. We're not flying solo here. We've got this, guys.
This'll be the final showdown. Next stop, the Magus' lair. Let's move out!